now I just want to share how I survived as a 21-year-old living in Zambia alone. I live alone. I basically work from home. Yeah, most of the times that I try back home is to also work from cafes, work from restaurants and stuff like that. That's just to breathe the outside air and whatnot. So the first thing that has kept me going when it comes to just living alone and is it a very dangerous and quite exciting journey. The number one thing that you need to pay attention to is your budgeting. It's very important. You need to know the money that comes in. You need to know the money that goes out. That's very very important. You need to know that on the next coming month, this is how much approximately I'm going to make, and this is how much I'm going to spend roughly. You get the point. And your rentals are non-negotiable. Also, if you can remember to give back, that's a must. Because I believe there's something that happens when you give back without an intent of them giving you something maybe in future and whatnot. So I believe giving back is um, at any stage, doesn't matter if you're 21, you're 50, just make sure you give back from any monies you earn. And secondly, it's a very funny and quite interesting one. Number two, this is what I believe in, and this is what has kept me going, and what I've seen that made most men fall who are successful, that made most men die, and whatnot. I've seen this happen with people, and even with my experiences as well. You get the point. So, at all costs, avoid sleeping with anyone and everyone you meet. I understand that as you are growing up and as you start making money as a young person, you have opportunities of roughly sleeping with anyone in your circle. Girls will be coming your way. Everyone will be for you as a young person. Uh, Basically, all the girls you are like, that one. When I get the money, I need to get in there. You get the point. You're not going to finish all of them. They're just going to finish you at the end of the day. So this is quite important. As a person who's living alone, you have the privilege of, almost doing it every day. And you get the point. So at all costs, if you can, just have one sex partner, which is basically one girlfriend. That's very important as a young person who's coming up and trying to do something for themselves. I believe that's very 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 important, and that has kept me going. You get the point. And with sex, it's not just uh, fun or intercourse or orgasms you people exchange. It's beyond that. I believe there's an energy that you guys exchange, and who you sleep with matters in this case as well. You get the point. If you sleep with a depressed person, I believe your life will be affected in some way or the other. If you sleep with a person who's coming from a very messed up background, you'll be affected in one way or the other. So who you sleep with matters as well. You get the point. You just don't sleep with anyone you meet. You exchange something somehow. And there's a thing that, have you ever slept with someone and your life just starts going the way it never went? Like you start, like you just start. It's a mess. You get the point. So yeah, pay attention to this. And if you can, please just have one sex partner. It's very important. And thirdly, plan your dates. As a young person, it's very easy to get put here, to get put there, family is here, friends are here, girlfriends are here. And people are just pulling you. You get the point, and you feel like I have no time to do these things, I have no time to see family, I have no time to do this, I have no time to do that. But trust me, plan your days properly. You get the point. Know what you are going to do tomorrow. Your friend calls you up, bro, are you up for football or maybe a drink or something? If you have your plan, if you have your day planned, in advance, you tell them, no, have something planned on this particular. They don't just let people pull you left and right. At the end of the day, you realize that you are 30 and there's nothing you've achieved. It's just people pulling you left and right. So that's very important. Plan your days right. Know the days on when to visit family. Know which days are for friends. Know which days are for your girlfriend, and know which days are for yourself. Because it's very important as well to have some days for yourself to just think and reflect and basically where you are going. It's very important. And the fourth one is create relationships with almost everyone and anyone. This is quite important as you grow. People never taught us the importance of relationships and not just networking with high-end people, but networking with people as though as a painter, as though as a garden boy. You get my point? That's very, very important. You never know who's looking out for you the next day. It's very, very, very important. The garden boy can even tell you, there's someone who's selling a clothes for this much. Or are you willing to buy? A garden boy can tell you, oh, there's my boss here who I work for is selling his vehicle maybe for 50K. He's down on cash. You get the point. So it's very important to create relationships with everyone and anyone you meet. Not really at being friends or whatnot, but just creating a bond with them. Hi, hello, how you doing? How are you doing today? And whatnot. Just greet people, like people you see regularly and whatnot. Create relationships with people who sit on benches maybe in your neighborhood and whatnot. You get the point. That's very, very important. Create relationships with people regardless of their hierarchy. And the last one is your health. Your health is quite important because you are growing up. You are eating different types of food. You are drinking different types of drinks, and you are growing up in general. And it's quite important to just keep healthy, to take care of what you eat, take care of what you drink, go to the gym, exercise, move your body if you can. That's very important. You get the point. So your health as well is quite crucial in this case. So take care of that as well. So this is just my 2% in line with how I've been surviving as a 21-year-old living in Zambia. Yeah, started staying alone when I was 18, by the way. I'm 21 now. I'm up and surviving.